Good morning. So Butler is hurt. What's up, Kyle? Quick, damn, you were quick today, brother. Yeah, Butler's hurt. Your Rockets have a chance, especially if Kaminga doesn't become the Kaminga we all expected Kaminga to be when he was drafted, which doesn't seem possible because Golden State would use him if he could be that Kaminga, right? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to TMPG. I'm, of course, your humble host, Thunder. Nick. We're back on Highlife RP, playing a little more role play here as Beans, the man of the people. I'm starting my day handshaking on the beach like a gangsta, undercover as a jogger. It's my new thing. I move a lot of drugs on this beach undercover as a jogger.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty fucking good. You gonna buy some weed or okay? So no. Yeah, that was an interesting game. I do think you guys were winning that game either way, but like Butler injured is not great. Also, Miami almost got one on Cleveland. That's awesome. Like, good for them. They almost got a game. I mean, the series is over, but they almost got a game, you know? So they got to feel good about that. What was the other game that was played? You don't want any drugs? You don't want any drugs, dude? This job's way better if you have drugs. Okay.
I can't believe it. Sure. Right on.
Holy Christ!
Is that a local on an ATV? That's weird. Celtics Magic, yeah, who cares? Weird that Jason Tatum didn't play. Funny that they won without him, though, which speaks to my point that he's not the most important player on that team. Jalen Brown is the most important player of the team. I feel like that team flounders a little bit when Jalen Brown's not out there. But funny how they were pretty much the same dominant beasts they always are when they didn't have. I mean, Jalen Brown had a great game, but like funny how Jason Tatum could not be out there and like they just don't really miss a beat. Crazy.
But I moved a little. Sup? Yeah. Thanks. Whoa.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting though. Celtics fans can be haters all they want and talk that shit about like Jason Tatum's our star and like okay cool dude yeah no totally even though Jalen Brown is clearly the better fucking professional athlete but whatever. There's a reason Tatum got benched on the Olympic team. All right, I promise you they would not have benched Jalen Brown if he was allowed to play. But unfortunately, he's an Adidas athlete, and Nike is like the sponsor of the Olympic team, so they couldn't have him, which is bullshit. But like, yeah, Jalen Brown's good. What a surprise! I feel like someone's been saying that for a long time. But isn't it interesting though? That's all I'm saying. Isn't it as far as the Celtics Magic? Because I don't even really want to talk about that series. Who cares? Celtics are moving on. We know this. Pablo Blanchero had a great game. Doesn't matter. They still lost. Celtics are just that much better. But it is interesting that without Tatum, they can still win. Weird. Also, don't really know why Tatum didn't play. Was he like, did he injure himself or something? I didn't even hear anything.
Hi there.
Okay, he doesn't want any drugs. All right. I mean, I'm definitely a Jason Tatum hater. He's an undeniably good player, but like, fuck that guy. You know. Oh, this lady wants some drugs. Oh no, this guy with the sign wants some drugs for sure. Bone Bruce for being a pussy. Is that what the sources are? Sources are saying he's being a puss. Yeah, that makes sense. What the fuck? Okay. That guy dropped his sign like he wanted some drugs, but I guess he doesn't want any drugs. Pistons, OKC, and the Clippers tonight. Nice. Pistons, first game in Detroit. Wait, they don't have to wait another day? Shouldn't they be waiting another day? It's travel day, right? We got to go from New York to Detroit. Don't we get a day for travel?
You are a lost cause. You are just sheep.
Whoa.
Told you, enlightenment can be painful. Fine. Whatever.
Yo, bro. What's up, Yeskel? How's it going, buddy? Great to see Ali back in the city, dude. Glad to see you. I'm doing a little beach stealing right now. You'll notice I'm running around in my jogging outfit as a local. You'd be surprised. I can get pretty close to the promenade here and do plenty of handshaking.
Hey. Yep. Thank you very much.
Game was Monday. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Why did I think they played last night?
You at the Epsilon training. You okay?
Am I all out of drugs? Oh, motherfucker. I'm out of drugs, aren't I? Yeah, I'm all out of drugs. Damn it. All right. Glad to be back in the city. It's been a while. Fucking A. Fucking A. Look at all these handshake bowls right here, dude. I don't have any more drugs. Damn it. That's the one problem with coming down here without a car and in my jogging outfit is that, like, now I gotta fucking... I guess I just steal a car, right? Hopefully, sitting a few days a week. Fucking hey, that'd be sweet, dude. We could certainly use a handshake help. I know that much. Oh, this is a Jackal, isn't it? Oh, I like this car. Doesn't have much gas. That's okay. I mean, look at all those people around there, dude. I mean, I know that there's a lot of gangs down there, but if you look on the map, the gangs don't really go out to the beach. Their territory doesn't bleed out to the edge of the beach. So I like to run the edge of the beach and catch those locals. Bro, I know. I saw. Yeah, dude. Our cool new stuff is pretty cool. That's for sure. You're back in the city. You already bought a new car? Oh, this motherfucker, dude. Okay, so the games tonight are, he said, Clippers and OKC is tonight, and Pistons are tonight. Okay. So, Clippers win, OKC wins. Hopefully the Pistons win. It's Ali. He likes cars. No, yeah, no, totally, dude. I get it. Your character's a car guy, dude. You bought a car and spent $10K at the casino? That sounds like it was a pretty productive day, dude. I am going to change my clothes. That guy just tried to hit me. See that? I went to go to the other lane. He went to go to the other lane to hit me, and then I moved back, and he's course corrected. Like he was like designed to hit me, that car. But he didn't because I'm too slick. Got my face. Okay. Given the time of day that it is now, I need to be in my normal clothes. Or maybe I might do the suit. No, the suit's too classy. Wait, what update? Did it update to Ron? I don't know. I haven't done Ron in a long time. Is Ron fucked? Did they do something to Ron? I can't remember the last time I did a Ron run. I might have done a 10 stopper the other day for a personal daily, but I didn't really look at the money or anything. I don't know. I didn't know they did a Ron. I didn't know they did a Ron update, dude. That's news to me, bro. Oh, you're thinking maybe they did something stupid to Ron? I don't know. I didn't hear that they did anything to Ron, so I think Ron's probably still Ron, you know? Look at all these good locals over here, dude, by the way. So annoying. Oh boy. Some dumb came in here and didn't know how to. Back to grinding some money. Fucking A. Fucking A. Well, feel free to take your fair share of the weed, dude. Obviously, don't take all of it like you did that one time. Leave us with nothing. But and offer everything. Oh my god, did you hear that? And offer everything. He just posted it. Bro, let me go get my motorcycle. I want to get it tuned. I was going to grab more weed from the spot and then, like, you know, do some more handshaking because it's still daylight, but no, fuck that. We're going to get my bike tuned. I need to get my bike tuned. Oh, God, please. Don't do this to me, please. I need this. I don't want to be the 15th person in the fucking line, please. Gimme. We gotta go. He just tweeted. We gotta go. Please don't make me be the 15th person in line, dude. But also, I don't want to die in an accident on the way there. So I also got to be careful in that way. Woo! Don't do that. Don't make cars flip and fly and freak out next to me on the road. Don't do this. Everybody be cool. I'm a block away. Nobody kill me. Nobody run me over or shoot me or do something stupid. Thank you. Am I third? Third? Second? Third? Second?
You'll be after me, so yeah,
Second.
third, if you
Fucking
count.
A,
Yeah,
dude.
second.
God dang. Right on. What, are you here for the tune? Your car looks nice. You going to get it customized and shit or what?
I'm just gonna. You see the front wheels?
Yep, I do,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna push them in a little bit. 'cause
Oh,
they're sticking
fucking
out
A.
a little bit.
Fucking A, yeah, working on a little stance and stuff. That's a tuner for sure, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, they stick out a little. Yeah, fucking A. Yeah, I was going to say, it looks nice. You know, I don't imagine you need much done cosmetically, right? Looks sharp.
Oh yeah, for the price, it's a good car as well. It's like 40K.
Is that right? Pretty fast? 160-ish?
Around that, yeah, around there. Yeah.
Fucking A. 4 people. We can't beat that, really.
Sir. What are you gonna do to the bike? You gonna tune it?
Just getting it tuned. Yeah, I already blacked it out. It's just a work bike, but, you know, goddamn, the brakes are bad if you don't get it tuned, you know, on pretty much all the
Yeah.
motorcycles.
I know. It's fucking.
Just kind of have to have a tune or else you just can't stop.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too long. It's only one car in this.
No, I saw that tweet and I fucking was about to start doing
Yes.
something. I saw that Instagram or the Life Invader post. I said, "Fucking let's go!" I fucking flipped a Yui in the middle of the street, caused an accident, and got right over here. Do you know what I mean?
Same. I was in line at DW, but that thing was too long.
Yeah, I was over there earlier as well. I was like, "Okay, we're 15 cars deep. I'm not. There's no chance."
Yeah.
Yeah, earlier in the week, Monday, I waited 9.5 hours for a tuner. Weird that, like, today I've already seen 2 tuners in the city. Yesterday, tuner was in the city for a fair amount of time. Almost like old beans brought about some change. You know, people started talking about, yeah, there was this guy waiting at East for 9 hours for a tune. It got around the city, I get the sense. I get the sense that people that I talked to over the course of the day spread that around the city a little bit. I think it got back to people. I'm going to give myself, like, 20% credit that there's more and more tuners in the city this week than there has been like in the last 3 weeks. I'm gonna give myself like 15% of the credit for that. Because I literally did wait in this fucking parking lot on Monday when I didn't record. The day I didn't record, I spent 9 hours sitting here in this parking lot waiting for a tune. Look at all these people showing up. People clearly need tuners in the city, you know?
Bro looked me in the eye and said, "Not just one lost car."
Oh, I've had that happen to me before, dude. Oh my god, that breaks your heart.
Alright. Cool.
You were next in line then?
Yo.
Oh, brother. That sucks, dude.
He's like, "I'm hopping up." I'm like, "Dude, I just need paint and rims." And he said, "Nah, I'm out." Like, ah, fuck. It's like they don't want my money or something. That's crazy.
Well, I was talking to the mechanics last couple of days pretty heavily. I'm to understand they don't make a crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
That's the way they
no,
tell it. The percentages are pretty small.
It's
most
really
of
they
the
only make on
time-
tunes, really, on like expensive cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time they put just like zero servicing as well. So you're just paying for the flat out cost, and they're not putting like a service fee on most of the time. So yeah, you're really not making too much. It's more just for the love of cars, realistically.
Yeah. And then roadside, they don't get shit for that, is what I'm to understand.
Oh no, that's the thing is I think that should be an entirely different job.
100%, dude.
That
That's my
needs
whole
to
thing.
be its own fucking thing, because
Plenty of places around the around the city they can make a fucking tow
Oh,
shop
yeah?
out of. Plenty of buildings.
Holy dude, the amount of times I've looked on to be like, thank God a fucking mechanic's in, I can get this done really quick. Oh, sorry, I'm just doing roadside.
They have
What?
to. It's not even their fault. They're like literally required to. Seems silly.
Yeah, is the point. It
Should
should
get
be its
done
own
to it.
job. Because I'm almost sure people would be more than happy to just drive around towing.
Dude,
people
there's
all
got to
day.
be people if you pay the right amount. You know, you put the right amount of money, salary on
What'd you
that.
say?
Like people would do it.
Just do it as a civilian job, even.
Huh?
That's what I'm
What'd
saying.
you say just now?
Yeah?
Give them a good paycheck. People
Oh, over
drive a
there?
tow truck around. Fucking A, I'd do it.
Oh, I said you just raw dogged it.
Yeah, just sit
Oh,
there, have
okay.
it competitive.
I thought
Sit
you
there
said
and
something
fucking
else.
wait like Uber drivers for the fucking nearest person to be pinged out.
Hells
Even
yeah.
make a
Even have a
job out of
progression.
fucking-
You
Yeah.
know,
Dude,
there's
make
different
a
kinds of
job
tow
out of
trucks. There's the
pulling
flatbed
people.
truck. There's the fucking tow behind truck. You could give, promotions. Hell, I'm working my way towards getting one of those flatbed trucks for pulling cars around instead of this
Boom.
drag behind truck. That looks like shit. Like there's a whole progression system you can put in place, man.
Fucking even work it in to fucking take people off of like double lined fucking parking and shit like that. Clean up all the
Oh,
make
dude,
it
100%. Yeah,
incentive to
small
clean
fee
up
for
people's
just
parking.
grabbing cars that are out there in the middle of nowhere, just in the middle of fuck yeah.
There's a car in the middle of the road. It's fucking just abandoned. Do a little fucking cash. Drop it
A
off
little
at
bing
spot.
bang boom that gives you $100 type thing while you're waiting for a call. Fucking A. Hell, that'd be a nice service for the city, honestly.
Think of it, yeah.
I sure would appreciate less fucking broken down cars in the middle of the road. That shit's annoying.
Oh God, especially
Gas
when your
tankers, trailer
eyes-
tankers. I mean, come on.
When your eyes are a bit sleepy after a long run and they happen to just appear out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. The amount of bad truck drivers in this city, the amount of tankers sitting around the city. Get those all cleaned up too. That'd be nice, man. That should be a service, dude.
That's a whole recovery mission right there, pulling the tankers out of the side of the fucking moat. Oh Lord. The thing is like, I mean, it wouldn't even be that hard to implement based on a lot of the other things inside the city.
Yeah, I don't know about that end of it. I couldn't speak to that, but it does seem necessary, quality of life wise.
I mean, we've got yellow books type thing now. Fucking, what was it? My brain's not working. Redwood.
Yeah, that was cool for 5 seconds. Does anybody even post on that
Yeah.
anymore?
I have no idea. Never used it before, so. But I guess that even that proves the point.
Yeah.
They've tried, but. Damn.
I think I know that guy.
I know the feeling of being parking in the outer space.
I think I know that car. Allie, is that you, dude? Yeah, what's up, brother? I thought that was you. Fuck, you got a new shirt, dude. Look at you all fancy pantsing up. I recognize the car, dude.
It's beginning to get to summer, man.
Fucking A, I guess so, right? So, I'm second in line, dude. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Only guy in front of me is this gentleman in the red car here, and he's just got a couple quick things to do, so this should be pretty quick for me. You're screwed. I mean, you're like 6 cars
Yeah,
deep.
I'm married.
Yeah, well, no, we both are. That's fine.
You're right after this
Yeah,
gentleman to my left here, I think.
Yeah, we got everyone else.
The guy went in a
They
fair
said
amount of
there
time
was
ago,
two,
so.
right?
Well, I mean, there's tuner. I'm looking for a tuner. The gentleman here is just going to. Oh, yeah, tuner as well, I guess, because he's going to get his stance worked on.
Red car, bike. No, it's after that. I'm pretty sure you.
Yeah, mine's going to be quick as shit. Tune, bang, bang, boom. You know what I mean?
What are you getting done to the skyline?
I'm legitimately broke as fuck, so it's just getting a new set of rims and matte black.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta go for old school, man. It's a classic.
Yeah.
You need a painkiller, brother?
I need a bandage.
Bandage? I got you here. Hold still.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no worries, man. Jesus, hobbling around, bro. I feel bad for you. That's no way to, treat your knees,
Yeah.
Did you at least got a cool story for the hobble, or is it just hit by a local or something?
Just hit by a local.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Hell, I could have used a good story right now, man, while we're waiting.
Yep.
Y'all want to hear about the time I waited 9.5 hours for a tune?
What?
Yeah, did you not hear about that, Allie? I guess you haven't been in the city. I got a wild hair up my ass on Monday. You know how my eyes aren't open on Mondays? I had a wild hair up my ass on Monday, and I said, fuck all this, dude. I'm just going to come in here at the storm, 10 o'clock in the morning storm for me. I said, fuck it, I'm going to climb right in here, jump right on in. I'm going to bring my Hermes over here. I'm going to park in this parking lot, and damned if I'm going to leave until I get it tuned. Well, it took 9.5 hours.
God.
3 sets of mechanics, none of which were, oh, sorry, I don't do tune. You're wasting your time. And I'm like, oh, yeah, and I'm sure I am. I'm sure I am. By the end of the day, dude, I was getting delusional, dude, sitting here fucking going, I'm going to fucking wait. Eventually a tuner's going to clock in. I'll tell you, 3 different sets of mechanics. Like, I must have seen 6 or 7, 8 mechanics clock in and clock out over the course of that 9.5 hours. Not a single tuner. Then eventually, very end of the night, a girl drives in here with a Lamborghini, convinces everybody that's waiting with me. A couple people had decided to wait with me at that point. Comes in and convinces everybody that was waiting with me that there's not going to be a mechanic on. And then right the fuck after she does that, she pulls into the garage and parks in there. And I go, well, that's curious. What the fuck's that about? 5 minutes later, a car drives up. The guy clocks in, goes to the fucking roadside truck, which he's required to do for 30 minutes before he starts.
The dude's just taking 10 minutes and looking at
Okay,
every
dude.
color of wheels.
Middle of a story, dude, but you broke my whole concentration. Anywho, guy clocks in, sits in the roadside truck right outside the building, doesn't do any roadside, just sits there for 30 minutes so he can say that he did it for the 30 minutes he's required to do when he clocks in. You get what I'm saying? Sat there in it, then goes back into the fucking East Customs to work on, you guessed it, the girl's Lamborghini. It was his girlfriend. Tuner clocked in to tune his girlfriend. He was planning to clock right the fuck back out. I said, to hell with that. I've been waiting here 9.5 fucking hours. You're going to tune my goddamn Hermes. And guess what happened? He tuned my Hermes. And then hurriedly rushed job, tuned my Hermes, and then guess what he did? Clocked right the fuck back out, got in a car with his girlfriend, drove off. Oh, cool. Is that what tuners do in this city? Great. Wonderful.
Apparently so, yeah.
God damn it, bro.
Imagine my anger. Now, I was real polite to the fella, obviously, but imagine my anger after 9.5 hours of waiting. He clocks in for 20 minutes to help his girlfriend and then clocks the fuck back out. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, I fucking weaseled my way in there and got my fucking tune, but you can understand my disappointment. Crazy that happened on Monday. Probably 20 or 30 people heard that fucking story over the course of those 9.5 hours of me waiting there. Probably spread that story around the city. Now, coincidentally, today there's been 2 tuners in the city. Yesterday, I think there was a tuner in the city. Watch tomorrow, there's going to be a tuner in the city. You're welcome, guys.
I love you, man.
Thank you for that, man.
I think I got to take partial credit for that. I'm just like a small amount of credit. You know what I mean?
No, you can have all the credit.
I mean, I didn't have anything else to do. I'll be honest. Outside the city, I'm on vacation, so I was like, "Fuck it, I got all day. I'll sit here." But I will.
I think we're gonna make some money, bro.
Well, fucking A, do your thing, man. It's gonna be a bit of a wait, looks like, yeah.
Yep. Alright, man. I'll check you later, bro.
All right, brother. Very cool shirt, dude. You even got a little design on it. I'm rubbing off on you.
What are you gonna done to the R32?
This
Nope.
one?
Yeah.
Literally just matte black and a new set of rims. I'm too broke to fucking tune it right now. It's gonna cost like 45 to 50 just for a tune.
Shit, I had to pay 27 for a full tune. I just came for suspension and offset, wheel offset. That's that.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're
That's
it's a bit of a
lot
queue.
faster. I tell you
Yeah,
that.
is it noticeably?
Yeah, very noticeably. It gets up over 120 easy
Oh fuck.
on the
So you
streets.
got
Before
a
I couldn't even
what?
reach 90.
So you got what?
Everything.
30 increase.
Yeah, probably like even like quicker, a lot quicker.
Fuck, damn. With the
Mm.
acceleration. Yeah, that acceleration really makes all the difference.
Yeah. It probably won't have a much higher top speed, but I'm pretty happy now.
I mean, high top speed are useful if you're taking motorways to get away, but if you're just
Yeah.
zipping through the streets, it's your acceleration and handling that matters.
Yeah,
That's
cop
why
cars
Lots
can't
of
turn,
people
dude.
go
Going
for
fast.
bike. Yeah, no, cop cars have real hard
That's
time.
the kind of the rule of thumb. Cop cars don't turn well.
Every time.
Yeah, I've noticed. I may have had a chase with him, and when one went straight into a wall.
They also don't like mountains, which I think is why so many people use the Sanchez. You know, go right up the hill.
Probably. Do they have any
Alright,
like
boys,
off-road
I'm just
units
gonna go
or
and hit
highways?
I think they got some SUVs, but I don't think those are that great off road either. To be honest.
Yeah. I know some other
Some
like
of the
service
mom
highways.
SUVs have insane top speeds and insane acceleration. I've randomly got into some of the mom like ped cars, and they're just wicked fast.
Hmm.
We'll just have to try out all of the SUVs to figure it out. But there's a couple in there that are just like dumb quick, and I think it's just because they're ugly and no one would normally drive it. So they
Yeah,
just make
makes
it
sense.
Picked one up
retardedly
earlier
fast
today.
with good acceleration.
I found one earlier today in Gap, like some random car. Can't remember what it was. I think it was like a Dodge something.
You're fucking
I
wild.
was so surprised. I was like, what the hell? Oh, cop just went flying by.
Ooh, there you go. That's
Cops.
2. Oh, there's 3.
Jesus.
That last one was a proper SUV, but that thing ain't going up any mountains.
Yeah. Definitely not. Any of you's got like a... It's a 79 series Land Cruiser. I'm not sure if I should get it or not.
I do not.
If you want something for off-roading, go with a Sand King, high suspension, and fully tuned. That thing is a fucking absolute beast, and it can go over pretty much most barriers. So as long as you keep like the body mods to a minimum, that thing can outrun cops solely by just going over a barrier that they're stuck at.
Yeah.
That thing is
It's
my
fun.
runaround. So if I'm going from grow to grow or something like that, that's what I go for, because it's got 300 storage as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say quite a bit of storage there.
It's,
Do they like...
It's a beast.
what's it called? Do they have like proper like mudding wheels, like off-road wheels, like custom ones?
So the wheels, yes,
All
I mean,
that
they
work
have,
for
like,
that. What the
off-road
fuck?
rims, and they
Oh,
have like
yeah.
off-road like kind of web-styled tires.
Yeah.
But
Like-
nothing that's
yeah.
like, imported specifically to
yeah.
be off-roader.
'Cause I saw some guy earlier with a Sand King. He had some really big wheels, like
It
thick
was
tires.
probably me. Was it a
Yeah.
fucking massive black fuck off Sanking?
Yeah, and it had like a had the back on the back.
Yeah,
trail.
no, that was 100%
Oh,
me.
that you. I was like looking down. That's a nice Sand King.
Yeah, those are actually lowrider tires. They're for the
Lowrider?
donks. Yeah. They're ridiculously big.
Oh.
The
That's
way this guy talks
no,
is
they're pretty thick.
atrocious.
Yeah, no, they're really.
He's got
fun.
vocal
Just
fry,
somewhere
and I don't know why he's
I
doing
spent, like,
it,
maybe
but it's really
15 minutes
annoying.
going through all of the tires with a mechanic, and then found that and went,
Shit.
hold on, that thing is fucking. It's the biggest tire in the game, essentially.
Yeah, because it makes
Sorry,
it look
in
like
the
a proper
city.
lift cadet.
Oh yeah, no, it's because it's also bespoke as well. The little pointy out bits defend you from most like fender benders, so you actually end up damaging.
I
the
can't
car
not
because
hear
your
it now.
wheels
Like,
and
as he
rims
talks, I can totally hear it.
Right. So that's what
Hold
I'm
on,
trying to get
hold on.
like.
I
I like
gotta go
that.
and head real sec. One minute.
Yeah, all good, all good.
He took that opportunity to run away from the guy. Yeah, I don't blame him. He's like, oh, Jesus, I'm gonna.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Can I see your ID, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Give me 1 second for the paperwork.
Yeah, no worries.
Wow.
Let's go inside, sir.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, it's a right side drive. That's dope. Oh, that's one of the big fellas. I like these guys. There's a whole group of guys that have fat guy suits, that fat guy outfits or whatever. These guys are awesome.
Alright, Bubba.
I like this guy. This guy's a good guy. Beautiful fucking truck, man. God dang, that's a beautiful fucking
thank
truck.
you, man. Thank you, man. Spent all my money on it.
Fucking hey, money well spent as far as I can tell, dude. That's some fucking, those some damn fine wheels as well.
Well, I'm here to change them.
Is that right? You don't like them, huh?
I don't like them. Not much of a city slick.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, you can't go up the mountain with them shits, huh? Those seem like pretty good tires.
Yeah, but it's not so much useful. It's just I don't like the way they look.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, you know, it's your end of the day. It's your vehicle. God dang, those some big meaty fuckers right there, dude.
Not as meaty as my fuckers.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Huh?
There's other people. Just so you know.
Wait, what? Huh?
My bad. My bad.
What are you doing with all the treasure in the back, dude?
I work in construction.
Is that right? I thought maybe you're on some abstract art sculpture type shit.
Nah. Not my thing. Not my thing.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, for what it's worth, I think you could weld that shit into a penguin pretty easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not much of a welder.
Well, fair enough. Hey, to each
I
their own.
think I could try it.
I mean, hell, I figure, you know, out in front of the courthouse over there in Sandia, they got like, what, a lion? I mean, a penguin would look right nice up next to that son of a bitch, you know?
Oh, yeah, man.
Just something to think about. Oh, maybe down by the dock they got over there. That'd be nice. Little penguin sculpture down by the boats. That would be kind of cool.
Beautiful, ain't it?
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, it does. Is it just me or is this truck tilted up? Yeah, was it just me or is this gentleman's truck like tilted up in the front? Am I crazy?
No,
No,
that
definitely
is
not crazy.
that's a lift kit for sure.
Yo, brother, man, how you got the front of this thing all lifted up, huh? You curb jumping in
me?
this? Yeah, you curb jumping in this son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Is that right? God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now it evens out. Yep, that makes sense.
Actually wanna see how the hood looks.
Ow.
Deserved.
Won't even let me open it. Damn shit. Come on, Betty. Put up.
Oh, see, now it looks too tall in the front again.
Rise, man.
Oh, there we go. It's back to flat. Perfect. Yep.
Ain't one of them optical illusions.
I think so, maybe.
Oh. It started to go up a little.
I don't
It's
see
back to
anything.
normal. No, it's fine now.
Yeah. Take them pancakes.
I'm trying to decide if I should put Benny Bespokes on this. That's the engraved wheels.
What wheels?
The Benny Bespoke ones. It's the ones that are super engraved with a bunch of intricate shit on it. But I can't decide between going for one of those or just like blackout fucking probably still bespoke.
Up to you,
Is he
man,
doing a
but-
fake American accent? Is that why his voice is weird? I think it's because he's doing a fake American accent.
Gotta be deep dish for sure.
I like the deep dish. Can't go wrong with those.
Yeah. That's the issue, is that most of my cars have it. It's the exact fucking tires you saw on the Sand King.
So you don't want to get like he's on everything. You want to like mix it up a bit.
Well, the issue is
I'm up
chose
next. That's
the
me, brother.
Honda
If you're a
Ute
tuner, I'm up next.
because
I
it's
can do everything, sure.
blackout.
Sweet. Here's my license.
It's normal, so it fits with the rest of my cars. Because I got a
Yeah.
blacked out Sand King and then a blacked
Give me
out
1 second for the
Beamer.
paperwork.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Gonna get a blacked out off-road car next.
Yeah.
Just blacked out. Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So after you get this thing tuned, I'm gonna expect to see you jumping over the building.
Hell, I'd settle for hitting the brakes fast enough to not get in an accident every time I drive it. You know, that's basically what I'm looking for. Brother, it's weird how when you buy a motorcycle in this city, man, you can't stop for shit until you get it tuned. It's like, what the fuck is that, dude?
That's insane.
This thing is fucking
Even
literally
when it's tuned,
dangerous.
It's still
As fast as
fun
it goes.
going around corners.
Yeah, I'd settle for brakes, man. The best brakes we can get, brother. That's what I'm looking for.
Add a couple lead weights in there as well.
I'm saying something under the seat or something.
Yeah.
Damn, he hits. That's what I'm talking about. Brakes. You see what I mean? You can't stop this son of a bitch once it gets going, dude. It's a fucking juggernaut, dude.
Probably bad it because I hate that thing.
Yeah, no, full tune on this fella, dude. Money is no object, all right?
Okay, take a look. I think we'll be done fast as fuck.
Yeah, beautiful. Love to hear that. I don't want to wait.
Because
Keep
it's
those
already
people
full
waiting.
tuned.
Wait, what the fuck? Is this already tuned?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Did I get? I apologize. I got this tuned already. I swore I hadn't tuned this yet.
You got turbo, you got engine, you got brakes.
Okay,
you
no,
got
hell, I trust you more than I
durability,
trust me, man. My memory
and
is
you got a
shit. I thought for
transmission.
sure I hadn't tuned this yet. I feel
It's
so
okay, man.
stupid. I apologize, man. Shit, I didn't mean to waste your time.
It's okay.
Man, they're going to think you're the best mechanic ever. Man, this guy's an incredible mechanic, man. He's so fast. He tuned that in like 10 seconds. This guy's incredible. Man, you are the fastest tuner in the city, man. You should catch your reputation for that, man. That's crazy. Oh, God, please. I'm all right. I'll make it. I was waiting in line to tune a vehicle that doesn't need to be tuned. I'm an idiot. I thought this wasn't tuned. So it's just out of control then. Damn it! I was like, once I get it tuned, the brakes will be much better. I'm like, no, this is with a tune. Fuck, dude. That's funny as hell. All right, so now that we've done that, let's see what our day is going to consist of. That was a very dumb mistake by me. I should have brought damn it, I should have brought my van down there. I could have got my van all the way sorted out since I just got a van. I could have done the Rumpo or the Picador. Those aren't souped up. Wait, what are we doing right now? Hold on. We still have 2 hours before this. Okay. So then, what am I doing then? What am I got? Dailies? Nope. 1 in the morning. I guess I go get some weed. Sell some weed. Yeah, this Picador could definitely use a tune. God damn it. I'm not getting back in the line. Not doing that. I'm an idiot, dude. I swore I hadn't tuned that Nemesis. That's crazy. I guess I did tune it. All right. We should probably solve the critical kush first, but just some good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Every time I slide across the hood, I think Dukes of Hazzard. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Oop, we need gas. Making their way the only way they know. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of handshaking. Probably do some more chop. Right now we are looking for... Oh, I unlocked the third slot at the docks as well. So I have a mixer truck. It's like a giant semi-truck with the cement mixer on the back. I have a Roosevelt. That's going to be hard to find. Actually, I can go get the Roosevelt right now. Seminole. The Roosevelt is a nighttime car that's parked in the Hollywood Hills at a certain parking... And in a certain parking spot at a certain house. I think I know where it is. Let's go over there and check right now. On the off chance that it's there, like, we might as well grab it. It's one of those ones that's very rare spawn. But I think this is the time when it would be there, so let me check. By the way, I bought this El Camino, this Picador, on a random whim, like middle of the week, a couple weeks ago. Best decision ever made. Such a fun little tooling around town car. It's not super fast, but it sounds fucking tough as hell, and it's got a cool look to it, and it's like a car you see a ton in the city, so it's like blends right in as far as local car status, which is kind of what I'm going for. Like, I didn't really soup it up that much. It does low-key need to be tuned, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. Limousine right there. Okay. I know it's right up from the Tequila Law, and it's a couple of streets up. And there's a parking spot at a mansion up here that has a Roosevelt a lot of times. It's not that one. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the next one. Yeah, it's the next one. It's like right there. In this house, sometimes you'll find a Roosevelt right here. In that parking spot right there. But maybe I'm like, maybe it's too early in the morning. Maybe it's more of a late night thing. I know it's at night, but I might be, yeah. As far as the mixer truck or the Seminole, I don't know what the Seminole is. As far as Sandy, I have a Granger and a Sentinel XL, which is, I mean, it could be anywhere. I now have 5 cars, and I'm not actually that far away on Sandy either. I might be pretty close to having 6 cars to look for when I'm chopping. Truth be told, 2:49 in the morning. Okay, so where are we going for? Ooh, I know where we're going for handshakes. Where do you handshake at 2:49 in the morning? I'll show you. There's certain spots where the bums hang out, and bums are up at night. And there's one spot I found yesterday that was just a fucking nice little pocket of homeless. It was in a really surprising spot, but where's the... Is it another block down? I think it's another block down. Yep, it's like over here. Yeah, maybe they're not here tonight. Last night, the other night, they were here. They were right under here, and there was a ton of homeless people, like right in there. It was a really good spot to handshake in the middle of the night. Maybe they just, every once in a while, they spawn there. It must not be an every night thing. I must have just caught them on a good day. But there were like 7 or 8 homeless guys in there talking about, I don't smoke crack and all that stuff. They're doing all the little audio, you know, cues and stuff. And I was like, what the hell? I was running by. I don't remember what I was doing or why. But I was running by there and I was like, whoa, what the hell? And there's just a ton of homeless guys in there. Maybe it was just a glitch or something. That's probably one of those ones that won't appear that often. Alrighty. Why is there a garbage can up on the wall right there? Now, if you're dumb and you're walking around right on this part, people do patrol this area. They drive back and forth and they fucking give everybody a hassle if you're up in their shit, right? We know this. But if you get farther down the beach, then you're technically not in their territory. And they can't fuck with you. At least not within the rules of the city. In the rules of the city, they can just come up and give you a problem if you're in their territory, like their red area or whatever, their colored area. But like, as you guys can see, if you look at the map, the beach is not in their area. So they can still come hassle me if they see me handshake a number of times. They're allowed to come hassle me. But like, they can't come hassle me just for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in their stupid little territory, dude. So kick rocks. Is that not a Sentinel XS right there? It's not. Is this not a Sentinel? Yeah, it fucking is. What the fuck? Why did it not go womp? Hold on. This is my chop car, I'm pretty sure. Oops. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is my chop car. Unless it's a different Sentinel. Oh, that's just Uberbox Sentinel. It's not the XS. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, so there's a different one that looks just like this. That's the one I actually want. That's bullshit. That's annoying. Oh well. Okay, so what am I doing at the beach? That's a great question. I don't have my jogging outfit on. Ooh, there's homeless. Nice. Okay. Saw, dude.
What's happening?
What's happening, dude?
Yes. Thanks.
Yeah, we don't even have a good strain right now. We're just, we're so excited to get our cool new stuff that we, threw down a bunch of plants and grew the strain we were working out of our medium warehouse, which coincidentally isn't any stronger in the, weed lockup. But, hey! What are you running to? Where's he running to? So now we just have an unreasonable amount of a kind of shitty strain. Not a shitty strain, but like a medium strain. I mean, we could definitely do a lot worse. They're like, 130 per bag marijuanas. There's 150, 170 per bag. Being above 200 a bag is good. It's not great. It's good, Hey, bud. Here to with your daily weed. Hey, what's up, dude?
Sure. Much obliged.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. Wish you'd have bought more than one, but I get it. You're homeless. Nothing we can do about that, dude. Now, we are constantly keeping our eyes open. This is a perfect situation, though. With the fog like this, this is the best case scenario. But we are watching for cars patrolling on the boardwalk there. How you doing? What's Wendy Williams, guys? Crazy. Look how far she's fallen. Okay. We are listening for cars driving around and screeching the wheels, and we are watching for patrolling cars, obviously.
Hey, good? Yeah.
Ooh, he bought 3. Nice. Thank you, brother. Good man. We can always grab a can. Like if we see someone coming, we can always just go, "Oh, I'm just down here grabbing garbage cans." We can do that shit. That's the smart move. To pretend that you're, running cans instead of handshaking. But truthfully, it's that time of the day where there's not that many locals. I wish there were. There just aren't. The fuck is this place, dude? Oh, it's just a clothing store, but it looks different? Well, that's interesting. That'd be cool if this place had different clothes, though. Like cooler clothes or whatever. I like to be away from my car, by the way, when I'm handshaking, because pulling up in a car, jumping out of your car, and standing next to locals is so obvious to people. Whereas if you're just walking around, people aren't paying that close attention, Or even if you're jogging around, people are like, dumb idiot doesn't have a car, people don't pay that close attention to people that are on foot. They're paying attention to you pulling up on a motorcycle. They're paying attention to you in a car, pulling up on locals in a car. Like, that's all really easy to visually cue on. Like, from a person who's just out for some fuckery. So I personally like walking up, you know, no car in sight type shit. Plus, I like this El Camino I drive around in, my Picador. I could park this anywhere. No one's stealing it. It's not the car people steal. I wish they had a jewelry store. Yeah, a jewelry store would be sick. Like a place to purchase jewelry, like for clothing wise, you mean? What's up, Sean Nevels? How's it going, buddy? That would be pretty slick. I mean, they definitely have chains and stuff in the clothing store. You just got to scroll forever to get to it. But like a separate store where you could buy cool like ice and stuff would be kind of cool. Or even the jewelry store that we use to sell, you know, stuff when we're mining, and or that the people can rob or whatever. If you could just go in there and buy like chains and stuff, that'd be kind of cool. I don't imagine it'd be that hard to separate that out. Excuse me. I gotta get some coffee in me, maybe. This Dr. Pepper isn't doing it. You know what's a good spot at this time of the day? The walk bridge. No, maybe not. Nope, maybe not. I mean, the order of the day today is handshake, 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 handshake. And nothing much, just relaxing until I get the edge to fly into the city. Fucking A. Dude, I've been flying in too damn much. Outside of the city, I'm on a 2-week vacation, you know? A much needed 2-week vacation. So. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on, Mr. Black hit me with something. I'm on a 2-week vacation outside the city, so like I've been in the city like dumb hours the last week and a half. I go back to work next Tuesday, but so I've been just living in this damn city, dude. Unhealthy, dude. I've been in here too much. Means I got something rare. I'm on a run, got one stop left. It's almost a perfectly planned out route. The route makes sense, you know? I got something rare. The run is not. Oh, I get what he's saying. He's like, I got a run, and it didn't send me out to Polito and make me drive past the Ron facility 3 times. It was actually routed correctly. All right, 6:30. We got to go down to the docks, which means we got to change our. Where's that clothing store? Up. We got to get our dock outfit on, dude. My whole philosophy with handshaking is incognito. That's my whole thing. That's my whole jam, dude. That's the only thing I really believe in this city, is under the radar. Fly under the radar, dude. So while I look shiny and bright right now, I can't be looking shiny and bright down at the docks. We got to look like a dock worker when we're down at the docks. If it gets to the middle of the day, I might even do a little bit of jogging around Mirror Park and handshaking. Just to be risky. Just to be that guy. Just to keep it spicy. We'll see. I'd really rather go down there with a stolen car. That's what I prefer. I don't like bringing my car down there. Even if it's the Picador, it looks a local. Like, I know this El Camino looks local as shit, but, like, I still don't like driving it down there. I'd prefer to be in a stolen car. So I could chop the car, then walk off the dock, you know, like, casual like, doing some handshaking on the way. That's what I prefer, but I don't really have cars that I can grab easy right now. I kind of got some dumb cars right now. See, because now I'm going to end up having to break my own rule. I'm going to have to go down there and, like, you know, handshake in and out of my car, dude. I don't love doing that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was razor thin right there. Razor thin. Shut up. Alright, the fog's going to help me, though. That keeps it covert. We're fine. Wait, does the fog kill the chances of locals showing up, though? I guess it does. That sucks. Where the hell's all the UPS guys and stuff, dude? That was a player, right? I mean, these are locals for sure, but that was a player. He just came out of the back of that place. Probably handshook a couple of them. Very interesting, dude. I mean, what the fuck? It's foggy, so there's nobody goes to work when it's foggy? Like, what is this? This is stupid. There's usually so many people down here, it's crazy. Pockets of people at every turn. And right now, because of the fog, there's nobody at work. That doesn't make sense. People don't not go to work because it's foggy. That's stupid. That's fucking... That makes me angry. Okay. So does that. That makes me angry too. Because that just ran off any locals they had around here, except for that guy. But that guy always calls the cops. I'm not going to do these one-offs. Oh my god, look at this. This guy's already dealing down here. So they basically got all the guys then. I just saw like 3 different people handshaking. I got to get out of here. There's going to be nobody left for me anyways. There's like, it's slim pickings. as is because of the fog, and then add to that, I've seen 3 actual players down here handshaking. It's like, what? Who am I kidding? There's not going to be anything left for me down here. Damn it! Damn it all to hell. I don't think he was in active hours. Dude, he seems convinced that they've tweaked Ron. I don't know. He might be right. I haven't really done enough Ron recently to know, but like I don't think he's in active hours. If you're in active hours, core hours, you get the extra bonus for that. Like he's going to get, I mean, he shouldn't be getting 5.5 for a 20 stop Ron run. That's stupid. Like for sure he should get more money than that. But also, I mean, he's not. I mean, he might be right. Maybe they nerfed it. I don't know. I know randomly sometimes I'll be doing RS and I'll get 7 or 8 grand, for a good run, like a 15 stop hauler run, like max level hauler run. And then sometimes I'll do a run, 15 stop hauler run, and get like 5 grand. I think I think there's a certain amount of random to it. I don't think it's the same every single time, no matter what. I don't think it's something you can count on in that way. It might have gotten tweaked. Hard to know.
Hey, what's up, man?
This is dangerous to do because I'm literally in a gang's territory, but I like to do this too sometimes. I like to sell over here sometimes. This corner seems like a really busy corner.
Why were you going through my phone? Hey,
And it doesn't seem like a very busy area for like driving by. People drive by like left or right there, sure, but like in general, this isn't like a hot corner, And I feel like it's a weirdly busy spot as well.
how's it going? Yep. Thanks. How is this possible?
Well, there's a backpack. I don't take backpacks. That draws too much attention. 1, 2, it requires a gun, which I don't carry. And 3, it blows the spot up pretty significantly.
Hi. You stupid ass. Thanks. You fucking pendejo.
Oh fuck, we're dead.
You need to get going.
Yep, I'm dead. That's the problem with this area, is it is a gang territory. And the locals can shoot pretty proficiently sometimes. That's a risky spot to go to, for sure. Oh my god, I got out of there with the skin of my teeth. Not carrying a gun is tough. And sometimes you can really, yeah. I knew when I went up to the porch for those gangbangers that if one of them said no to me, I was going to be in a lot of trouble. But I had to try, you know? This place is still open, right? Yeah. Okay, I need a bandage quick before I die. Whew, that was close, bro. That'll get the blood up. Whoa. I definitely want to throw a painkiller on top of this, but I gotta wait till the bandage is done working. Yeah. Then I'll throw a painkiller on that. Woo. Yeah, I knew that was a risk because those guys were gangbangers on the corner. If I'd have just stayed on the other side with the tattoo, I'd have been fine. Like, there's plenty of guys over there to shop, but I couldn't help myself. I went up and tried to fuck around with the gangbangers. A mistake was made. I know this. Another spot, by the way, where you can do that with the fucking people will potentially shoot at you if they get mad at you or they don't want your weed, is Madrazo's. And I do that up at Madrazo's, too. I duck bullets at Madrazo's. I might go up there right now and duck bullets after I get my car repaired. Ooh, that's expensive. Bro, that is expensive. But they shot me up pretty good, dude. Look at the bullets all over my car. Bro, come on. Oh, it's a good time. We're having a good time. I mean, what's a day in Los Santos if you're not ducking a few bullets? Am I right? I mean, what the hell? That's how it is in Sandy Shores, too. Yeah. If you go to, like, the biker trailer park with the bikers, 100%. Like, the first person that says no to you triggers a whole, like, gunfight. It's like, god damn. But sometimes it's tough because it's like, dude, there's just too many people to ignore the area. It's like, dude, what if you can get, like, 4 or 5 handshakes in there before they say no, you know? The guy with the skyline at East is still there. Oh, I believe it, dude. You want to know what's funny, brother? Turns out that Nemesis, my bike, is already tuned. I went in there and he goes, yeah, this is going to be quick because you're already tuned. I was like, oh, really? I was like, fuck, my bad. Turns out I already tuned that bike. I didn't even realize. Apparently, I'd already tuned it, and I didn't even realize I tuned it. I thought I was still waiting on a tune on that bike, but apparently that's not the case. So I was waiting in line over there for no reason. I should have brought over this car. This car needs a tune. I should have brought over my Rumpo. My Rumpo needs a tune. It's like, yeah, oh well. You got 4 in front of you? Oh. Sounds like he's moving right through it, dude. I'm going to go up to Madrazo's and potentially get shot at again. Because fuck it. You miss being in the city, huh? Yeah, it's fun, dude. You might be right. That might have tweaked Ron, by the way. I don't know. I know this. At certain times of the day, brother, it's weird how they, like, the money changes when you do a route or a run, you know? I've never had the same exact amount of cash every time I do a Ron run. It always varies to a degree. I think active hours probably plays a part. I'm sure there's other things that play a part. The amount of time it took you to do the run. I don't know. But the money is always changing, dude. Like one day I'll get like an $8,000 run, and the next day it'll be like $5,000 run, with no real difference, like active hours or not. So I think there's a certain amount of random when it comes to the truck runs and how much you get paid. It's not. I wouldn't say it's an exact science, All right, those two by the front door will definitely shoot me in the face if they don't want my weed. But I don't think that guy right there won't shoot me. I think what people don't realize is, yeah, the guys with the guns around the house, for sure, if you try and sell to them and they say no, you're dead. But they have an equal amount of like ranchers in the back and gardeners in the yard. There's like 7 or 8 people up here you can sell to. I think it varies per run, yeah, definitely. Usually, if it's the right time of the day, and I do believe it is the right time of the day, you can catch 3 or 4 people in the back here. And people don't ever come up here and handshake. As far as I know, I've never seen another person up here. What's up, homie? Most of these guys love weed too. Yeah, no problem, man. Happy to help. I mean, you're hammering boards all day. Least you could do is have a few fucking, puffs of the marijuana. Oh, no. There's usually like 3 or 4 in the back farm area. And then if I feel brave, and I do feel brave today because I just ducked gunfire. Oh, there we go. There's another guy. I'll go into the backyard and I'll even do the security guards. But as soon as one of them says no to my weed, it is a gunfight. So there's... Whereas that guy just wants to square off. That's fine. He's not personal security. If that happens with one of the personal security guys, I'm pretty much dead. That guy said something about murdering me. I don't know what oh, that guy wants to murder me too. What the fuck, dude? Is it something I've said? Alright, this is where it gets dangerous, dude. This is where basically I die. How much do I have on me? I have 4 grand on me. I have 7 bags left. Yeah, it's worth it. Let's give it a try. You see how many people there are here? Like, it's tempting not to, though.
Cool.
All right, man. Cool, dude. I'm not going to handshake that other guy because I'll get trapped in there. And if he says, hey, no, I don't want your weed, and I'm trapped in that little, like, bar area with him, problems, I need room to run in case he gets mad at me. Sweet. You pass your phone number to the client. Yes! Bro, we got a weed drop. Let's go! Weed drop means we take that box we have in our, in our weed lockup, and we, like when the phone call comes or whatever, or the text. I gave him the phone number, which is sick, because I don't want to die now, so I'm not handshaking anybody else. And if they call that number or text that number with like a location or whatever, they'll send me like a location. I got to bring a bunch of weed there, and I can sell a bunch of weed for a good price. But yeah, I like that spot. That's a risky spot, though. They'll shoot at you. Like, most people don't handshake in places like that, but that's why I like that place, because Beans doesn't carry a gun, right? So, like, I got to be extra sneaky about where I handshake, because if someone with a gun... Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Got it. Me and Pork did one of these the other day. It's basically just a weed drop. All you gotta do is grab a box or two. We don't have two right now because I was stupid. I bagged up all the trimmings. That's okay. I'll bring a box, and then they give you a location on the map, and you go to that location and you sell to the locals at that location, and they will buy box quantity of weed for like full price. And you make a small fortune. It's good. It's very good. So hopefully they hit me back. I gotta go get a box of our medium grade weed. We need to find the new. Well, it's too late in the month now to find the new strain. Doesn't mean anything to find a new strain now. We're about to be at the end of the month, so once the new month starts, once May starts, we're gonna be hard chasing that strong strain, dude. We're gonna be about that life. I didn't need to go this way. I don't know why I went this way. I did not need to go. Look at all these locals. Oh, I want to sell in Mirror Park. I want to sell in Mirror Park. I gotta keep being cool to the green guys. They're like, oh, you're the guy that mows the grass. Like, I gotta keep ingratiating myself to those guys, and eventually I'm gonna ask them if I can handshake in their territory. Yeah, even when I'm going to the large warehouse, I still go to the medium warehouse. Because I do not like the idea of people seeing me driving up to our door. I don't do that. We park over here. That way, like, anybody that's, like, I mean, there's always going to be a chance someone's driving up this street. Obviously, that's a given. But this is not a popular street over here, so it's not that... It'd be pretty rare for someone to drive by right then as I'm doing this. And then also, from the parking lot up there, they can't really see right here. I've realized, because I've gone over to the parking lot and tried to look over at our warehouse. They don't really see what's happening at this door from that parking lot over there where people like to hang out and looky-loo. So I do feel like it's still I mean, it's not... It's in the open. It's in the open large warehouse for sure, but, like, I still think it's kind of low-key hidden. Okay. I don't sell boxes, no. Because the price in the city is too low. It's not worth my time. I just assume handshake myself. So no, I don't sell boxes. And I mean, the boys are talking about like we should grow every day and sell boxes. They want to move volume weight, but I've been doing my best to convince them that that's not a good idea because I've been out in the city. I've talked to people about pricing on boxes. Like I've had that conversation with many people that have tried to offer me boxes for a fair price, and they're like the street value, what people are paying for boxes is, and it's all way too fucking low, dude. Like people need to fucking pull their heads out of their asses about the price of boxes. If we're talking 3,000 to 4,000 for a box, like who are you fucking kidding, dude? You know how much time and energy it takes to make the fucking weed to fill a box? Like $4,000? Suck a dick, dude. Suck a dick. I'd just as soon handshake and get 15. Why the fuck would I give you that amount, like 15 grand, 12 to 15 grand worth of fucking weight for $4,000? That's crazy, dude. We ain't cool anymore. Yeah, well, dude, I just the problem is people are paying way too little and getting way too much. People are getting too much profit off boxes, in my opinion. Like people, I mean, I'm gonna do this deal with the NPCs if they hit me back, obviously, but yeah, no, the street value price of boxes is about the dumbest thing in the city, in my opinion. People are like, oh, I don't pay more than $4,000 for a box. Like, yeah, because you want 8 to 10 grand profit when you break the box down and sell it. Like, bitch, you want 8 to 10 grand worth of profit? Then go grow the weed yourself, bitch. Like, the reason you're buying a box is because you don't want to do the legwork to grow the weed, which means it should take a fucking. It should cost more for a box, is what I'm saying. Like, if you don't want to do any of the legwork, cool, that's fine. That should cut into your profit a little bit. Like you want to quick and fast make some money, cool. Like here, spend 6 to 8 grand. No, yes, spend 5 to 6 grand, and make 5 to 6 grand. How is that unfair? Do you know what I mean? How is that not fair? Like, oh, I want to make 10,000 profit off of my money. Like, oh, cool. Well, then grow the weed yourself, then, bitch. Like, I'm a big believer in boxes should be way more expensive. Like, everybody in the city's trying to move boxes, and no one wants to buy them for a price that's reasonable. That's crazy to me. I mean, I haven't done the exact. Especially if you have a strong strain. People have like the best strains, the 260, 270 strains. 270 per bag strains, and they're like $3,000 for a box. I'm like, what are you doing to? You know how much fucking money you make off of 60 bags at 270? Do that math. In fact, I'll do that math. Let me do that math. This calculator's on the phone for a reason. $16,000 you're making, assuming you have a good strain, assuming you're working off of a 270 per bag. 16 grand, you want to pay 4 for it? So you'd like to spend $4,000 to make triple your money? Go fuck yourself. You're not considering the person who could just as easily grow that weed and make that 16 grand himself and cut you right the fuck out. You want the convenience of picking up a box and making 16 grand? Then pay me fucking 6. You want the convenience of like in a phone call being able to have 16 grand worth of fucking weight in your hand? Then you're paying me 6. How does that not make sense? You want to make a phone call and make 10 grand? Tell me where else you can make a phone call and make 10 grand in this city. I'll wait. That's what I don't get. Is as fucking growers, we need to fucking I think we need to unite. Like this idea that 4, oh, we should pay 4. We should make 4. We spent an hour dropping fucking bullshit into the seed. We went all the way to goddamn grapeseed to buy the seeds and the plant pots. We spent damn near $1 million for a large warehouse in a proper fucking facility with the lights and everything that involves to fucking put all that shit together to grow that perfect fucking strain. We chased the strain for probably 2 or 3 days to fucking find the perfect strain, the one that's actually worth $270 a bag each month. and you're gonna give us a third of the money for what we've grown? Get the fuck out of here, dude. What kind of logic does that make, dude? Like, it's garbage. We're just gonna work for free? I don't work for free. I just as soon do one grow a week, and then me and the boys handshake that grow worth of fucking baggies, and we all get fucking stupid rich. I'd rather do that. That's where I'm at with it. But I do like when the fucking NPC takes the phone number and then like this whole little thing happens where they text me, which they're not doing right now. I think, do I have to call them maybe? Ah, there we go. Okay, I had to call him. All right, see that dollar bill on the map? Now we take this over there and we sell it to a local and they buy a whole box. And I make real money. This is the only time when we'll ever make boxes is for NPC deals, if I have my way. And listen, I could get outvoted. If Pork and Allie both decide that they want to move weight, they want to fucking sell boxes to people in the city, then they could absolutely outvote me. That's the beauty of having a three boss system like we have in our small group. Truthfully, the whole group is a bunch of bosses, dude. Because like between the three of us, if those two decide they want to move boxes, I would effectively be outvoted, and I'd be like, all right, we're moving boxes, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. But I think they understand my position, and I think they're not completely disagreeing with me. You know what I mean? Like, I get the idea that we all want to be fucking, Scarface and shit. Like, yeah, I'll sell weight, dog. But like, when they won't accept a fair price for that weight in the city, then I say, go fuck yourself. I say, that's stupid, dude, and I'm not doing it. And that is the end of my speech. I apologize for my rant. But like, that is one of the dumbest things in this city, dude. Like, the people act like it's easy to grow weed. It's not easy to grow weed. It's not easy to find the right strain. It's not easy to build up $1 million in capital to buy the warehouse and to keep the warehouse safe and protected and low key enough that people don't fuck with it. It's not easy to fucking chase the strain every month, man. That shit takes time, dude. For fucking $4,000 on a box? Fuck out of here, dude. All right, so now, if I find a local over here, yeah, that's exactly every part of getting that bag that people want to, or getting that box together that people want to buy for $4,000 takes time. You know what doesn't take time? Calling on the phone and going, yo, let me get a box. I'll meet you. Okay, cool. And then buying a box. That takes no time, which means you should be paying for that efficiency. You should be paying for the speed with which you can do that. You should not be making triple profit when you've done none of the time-consuming shit. Doubling your money so as to not be time, so as not to waste your own goddamn time, cool. You're still getting double your money at a fair price to the fucking grower. You want more than double your money? Then grow it your fucking self. How is that not a position every single grower takes? I just don't get it. You slow grind everything so you can actually see your money go up. Fucking A. Dude, I've been close to $1 million 3 times in this wipe. I'm almost back. I'm almost back up to 400,000 right now. I'm on my way back up to 400,000. I just bought a large warehouse and upgraded it to a weed lockup. You know how fucking much that money that costs? Like, this guy's going to be out of the circle. Dude, what happens when there's no locals in the circle? What do I do? Yeah, I feel like there's no reason the three of us can't just get dumb rich. Yeah, I did check the alleys. It's just with the rain, there's very few locals walking around. I think the rain's fucking up the chance of this deal going through right now a little bit. This is some bullshit, dude. Hopefully this guy walks across the street and I can fucking deal with him. Come on, walk across the street. Don't go to the right. Okay, well, actually, if he's over there, I can probably still get him.
What's happening? Yeah. That'd do it for me.
My man. Quick 11 grand. Boom, done. That was cool how he went "Whoop-oo," like that. That was cool. Okay. Nice. Now I got to get to a bank. No, my cell is a local in the bubble. It's just the problem was with the rain, there were so few locals. Usually that's much easier. You just got to find a random local, and then if they're inside the green area, once that green area appears on the map from the phone call, then you get a nice fat fucking buy my box for 11 grand. Cha-ching. Weird how my box sells for 11 grand to a fucking computer player, but real people in the server want to pay 4 for it. Huh. Weird. Huh. Strange. Like, there it is right there. It's plain English. They'll pay 11 grand to make that 4 or 5 grand they're going to make on top once they sell that box. Now, we both know the NPCs aren't going to actually break down that box and sell it, but you get my point. They just spent 11 grand to make 4 grand or 5 grand, dude. But in the city, players won't spend. You get my point? You guys get my point. I think you guys get my point. Deposit 17 grand. Ooh, I'm getting. Ooh, come on. We're getting back there, dude. Yeah, so why the fuck would I sell boxes at 4 grand, 3 grand? Just so I can continue to grow weed? That's stupid. I'll use my weed lockup when I run low on weed. And then when I'm full, we'll handshake till we're all stupid rich. And then we'll play it from there, you know? I do think that phone number shit should happen more often, too. I agree. But, I mean... because I do like it as a system. I think it's a very cool system. I think it's the only way I'm going to sell boxes. Because, like, that's a good way to sell a box. Now I'm getting paid what I'm worth as a grower. I love that. But yeah, there are definitely some groups that are fucking up for the rest of us that are like, oh, we don't give a shit. We grow so much weed that we can sell boxes for $3,000 and still make a profit. It's like, okay. I mean, the answer to the $3,000 or $3 or $4 for a box conundrum is volume. If you find the strain early in the month and you're just have guys just mass producing weed all month long and you have like 35 to 40 boxes, then yeah, like by the second week of the month you got like 40 boxes of the good shit. You're like, yeah, at $3 to $4 per times 40 boxes, you're like, yeah, we're hundreds of thousands of dollars. Cha-ching. I get that, but like, you're killing the little guy like myself. Like, you're killing us by doing that, you know? Imagine how much better it'd be if everybody was just like, yo, nobody is selling boxes for under fucking $6,000. That'd be sweet if that decision was made like throughout the city. Like, yo, nah, fuck that. Nobody sells boxes for under $6,000 anymore. Unless the strain is just garbage. Unless the per bag is just trash. Obviously, that's got to adjust for the per bag, but in a perfect world is what I'm saying. Dynasty 8's in the city again. I'm keeping my medium and my large warehouse. I was going to put my medium up for sale once we got the large, but I'm realizing that, like, space-wise, we need to keep the large just weed, and the medium is, like, for all other stuff, voltmeters, you know, Kevlar vests we steal off cops, and everything else. Well, cash steals off cops, to be fair. But, like, you know, cop guns and cop bulletproof vests and whatever else. Ammunition for assault rifles only the police have. LSD, lockpicks, all that type of shit. What was it? Oh, right. I know what I'm doing. Jesus, for a second I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. We're grabbing baggies. We're getting low on baggies. It's like, why did I come over here? Oh, right. Grab some Miracle Grows just because. Always good to have a few more of those. We have a shit ton in our spot, but always good to have a few more. You can really never have enough Miracle Grow. That's what I've learned. And then resealable bags is like what, sundries? Probably didn't even need the Rumpo for this, but I just felt like I hadn't driven it today, so. That guy doesn't know how to get to that. Oh, new guy. That's a bummer. Now, normally I'd just park my van right up next to the door and, like, you know, do that whole thing, but I think I'm just going to make the 3 trips. If it was a full van full, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to park right up there and dump everything in from the van, but plus it's handy. We got this right here. We got to buy the door box so that we don't have to run all the way over there because we're lazy. Yeah, we're smart, dude. Okay? We're playing it the right way. That's for when you need to grab something quick when you're growing over there and you got a lot of plants going, you need more Miracle Grow, right? That's what that one's for. But this one right here is for when you want to just dump something in the door, then go. Efficiency, dude. We're wicked smart. Oh, I don't know. I'm hitting my wall a little bit. I'll be honest. I feel like I've gotten everything I need to get accomplished today. It's multiple hours till we get any like group dailies or anything I have to worry about. So I might call it a day after this. Feels weird to do that like way before, but I mean, truth be told, I've been on since 9 o'clock last night. I've been on 10 o'clock. It was like roughly 10 when I started playing this, and then I just started recording at the normal time I would normally record in the morning. Guys, so I apologize. I'm about 8 hours. How many hours am I into this? 8 hours into this? 10 hours into this? It's 8 in the morning. So let's put it this way. All of the Dr. Green Spoon was in trimming form, and it was like 100. It was 84 trimmings. So as you can see, I've done like probably 100 of that. And then we had 173 bags of Critical Kush. We're down to 80. I sold like 100 bags of that. We had a couple other strains as well that I sold. Like, I've been drug dealing all night, basically. I did some casino stuff too, to be fair, but like, I woke up. I mean, I went to bed at a weird hour last night, like 4 or 5 at night. I ate a bunch of chicken wraps that I made myself. You know, cook a little chicken, a little lettuce, little, you know, Southwest Ranch dressing, and a little cheese on there, tortilla. I love them shits, dude. So I knocked a couple of those out. I don't know, 3 or 4 in the afternoon yesterday. And I started to feel really tired, and I was like, "Fuck it." So I went to sleep, got 4 or 5 hours with a full stomach full of chicken wraps, and I woke up like well rested at 10 o'clock last night. And because the server hasn't really been that busy these days, which, I mean, I'm not sure I love, because that's like, you want the server to be healthy and have lots of people playing on it so that like it continues to grow and be profitable and, you know, continues to be a thing. We obviously don't want it to be on a dead server, but I gotta say, it's kind of nice that like I can just jump in at at 10 o'clock on a weekday and just get right up into the server and get after it. So that was kind of cool. I mean, that won't be of any use to me when I'm like working, obviously, because I'll be dead in bed at that hour of the day, getting ready to go to work that night. But like, while I've been on vacation, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed being able to get into the server whenever I want. Like, that's been kind of sweet. I'm not going to lie. Kind of enjoyed that. All right, I'm not going to take any more of the meals out of here because we're getting low on meals too. That's something else I should probably do. Fill us up on food and water in here. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is I've sold my fair share of the weed. The rest of the weed is probably Allie and Pork's, you know, as far as to move. I mean, we should definitely never go down to 0 bags in case we have a daily for handshaking, group or otherwise. But yeah, at a certain point, I got to stop selling weed. Like, I've sold too much of the weed. Not too much of the weed. I've sold my fair share of the weed, I feel like, at this point. So I leave the other 253 plus 80 is what? 330 bags. So that's like 160 bags per. Yeah, I've probably sold about 160 bags today. So if I've handshaked 160 bags today, that leaves 160 for Pork, 160 for Allie. Actually, 100 for each of them, and then we leave a little bit in the stash for the rainy day, for the off chance. Long and short of it is, guys, I think we're where I want to call it for the day. I know it feels like a short recording, but I promise you, it's been a long night for me. I don't want to dive into my coffee just yet, you know. It's like I could technically, we could just keep going, but I'm hitting a bit of a wall right now. I kind of just want to relax, look at some basketball highlights, and you know, enjoy the last handful of days here on my vacation. Oh, also I downloaded Oblivion. I wanted to give that a try today. So I think we leave the city right here. I don't know. Does anybody want to watch me play Oblivion? I don't know. Maybe there's an audience for that. I should record that. Maybe I'll try recording that later this afternoon. But I downloaded that new Oblivion remaster because I got into the Elder Scrolls stuff, the Bethesda Elder Scrolls stuff at like Skyrim. I never actually played Oblivion. I remember having friends that played Oblivion that were like, "You got to play this, is sick." So I obviously fell in love with all those like Skyrim, Elder Scrolls type games at Skyrim. I didn't go back and play the earlier ones ever. So now that it's been remastered, I'm actually really excited to play it because I'm like, yo, I low-key love these games. All the other games, I just never played that one. So it will be a brand new game for me, so I'm probably going to start playing that at some point. I might record it. We'll have to see. I'll do a test recording to see if people are interested in watching it. If they are, I'll start doing that on a semi-regular basis, I guess. We'll have to see. For now, I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. You guys are the homies. If you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Check out the Instagram if you want to. Bottom line, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Alrighty. See you when I see you. Goodbye.